Come on, Dean Henderson. Save this penalty. Save it again, and he saved. Dean Henderson is our hero, and we've done it. We've knocked out Manchester United. We've made it a lot more difficult. Tielemans sees Mahrez. Mahrez turns one. Mahrez on that left foot. Riyad Mahrez. Let's go, guys. We've made it 3-2 against Arsenal. It is Riyad Mahrez with the crucial goal. The Champions League is back, and for the first time in this series, we're involved in the Champions League's round of 16 as we'll be playing Napoli away from home in the first leg. What a moment in this series, man. This is what we've been working towards since day one, and here we are with the big boys in the Champions League's latter stages. This is extremely exciting stuff for the club. Today's episode could genuinely be season defining as we play Napoli in the Champions League's first leg, round of 16 of course, and apart from that, we've got a game against Man City who are 3 points above us in the Premier League. So 2 massive games in this episode, and well, when I say it could be season defining, I'm not kidding. So episode number 25 of the Leicester career mode, it's a pretty big one, and if you guys are enjoying this series, let's keep the support coming, and 2,000 likes once again would be amazing. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 career mode content. And let's get this one underway. Press conference time, and if you guys want to get involved, drop in your questions down in the comments section below. First one of the day. I think it is time to let Kasper Schmeichel go and bring in a high-class keeper like Onana. Now, last episode I did briefly talk about how Kasper Schmeichel isn't really playing all that well, at least compared to last season where he was superb for us. This season, let's be honest, he's not been as good as he was last season. He's making mistakes now, and he's also going down in his overall, and maybe it was a mistake on my part not signing a goalkeeper this season, you know, at the very top level to replace Schmeichel. I know Dean Henderson's brilliant, but he's not that high rated, which means we can't really use him in the big games, so that's definitely a mistake on my part. But next season, a goalkeeper is certainly a signing we're looking to maybe make, because Kasper Schmeichel, man, simply isn't cutting it. Onana definitely could be a keeper on the cards, but I'm still going to be on the lookout. I haven't made the final decision yet. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Also keep in mind, we've got a really good keeper coming up from the academy, so we've got to try and, you know, balance all of that so that we don't let that keeper go to waste, because, you know, signing a new keeper means that he's going to be playing a lot of the games, and yeah, we've just got to try and find a balance. Next question, I want to see more gameplay from Jamie Vardy. Well, the thing is, man, he continues to go down in his overall. Like, look at his stats now. His sprint speed has gone down to 81, and his stats just rapidly just keep going down. Technical stats as well, physical stats as well. It is difficult to try and give him game time, especially now that we've brought in Haaland, and of course we've already got Timo Werner, so it's going to be difficult. But one thing I'll promise you guys, Jamie Vardy will get, of course, his farewell game, because this is going to be probably his last season at the club. He will get a massive farewell game, which I'm really excited about. Next question, have you thought about managing any national team in this series? Not really, but the good thing is we don't have to decide, because if I'm not wrong, I think I disabled international management at the start of this series. It's not something I want to do with this career mode at the moment. I know we did an international management series with Germany, which you guys really enjoyed. We might do one in the future, but not with this Leicester City career mode. I want to keep my focus completely on Leicester City. And yeah, that's about it. So that's it for today's press conference. Let's move on. Last episode, we were victorious in another penalty shootout, with Dean Henderson being the hero of it once again. We've actually won both of our penalty shootouts that we've had in this series so far, which is lovely. And yeah, Dean Henderson was the hero, and no wonder you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. A quick look at our season objectives, definitely looking to try and make progress with the midfield domination challenge. Also, since we have the Champions League's first leg in this episode of the round of 16, of course, we can make progress towards the Champions League dream objective, reaching the quarterfinals. We've got to try and achieve that. Also, a few clean sheets in this episode in the Prem would be lovely. Timo Werner scoring more goals would be amazing as well. So I guess it is indeed time for the big one. Napoli versus Leicester City, Champions League round of 16. What a massive game for us. Our trip to Italy, away from home. We need to get a result in this away leg, because you guys know getting them away goals could be crucial to us making the quarterfinals. This is going to be a tough game because it's foreign opposition. It's the Champions League. It's the first time we're in this situation. It's going to be an interesting experience, but I want it to be a positive one. I want to knock out Napoli from this competition and make it to the quarterfinals. Looking at the top scorers of the Champions League so far, look at Haaland, man. He was banging in goals left, right and centre for RB Salzburg. And he scored 6 goals in 8 games already in this competition, which is a bit crazy. Timo Werner scored 5 times, Dani Olmo with 5 as well. Interesting to see that, man. Doing a bit of scouting on Napoli to see how they're performing in the Serie A, and well, they're third in the league. Well, Juventus are going to win the Serie A, but Napoli are fighting with the likes of Milan and Inter for a Champions League spot, so they definitely are a good team. They've only lost 3 games this season so far, drawn 1. They're also in a good spot. They are a very good team, and this is not going to be easy. Time for a press conference before one of our biggest games of the season so far. Will you go to the next round? I mean, that is such a weird question to ask. I mean, how am I supposed to know? It completely depends on how we play on the pitch. Our results lately haven't been that great. We drew 3-3 to Arsenal. Before that, we drew 1-1 against Wolves. And before that, we even lost to Manchester United 3-1. But of course, we got through on penalties in the Carabao Cup. But yeah, in our last 3 games, we haven't won a single game. So that needs to change. It's Napoli versus Leicester City, one of our biggest games of the season. We need to show the world that we're ready to play at the very top of, European football. And that's exactly what this is. This is the team that I've gone for. Basically, it is the Gala 11, as you'd say. Timo Werner up top, Zaha, Maddison, Tielemans, Mahrez all starting. Toby Alderweireld and Soyuncu are backline. Also, last episode, some of you guys highlighted that Soyuncu wasn't growing in his overall. Well, now he's gone up to an 83 rating. Kasper Schmeichel still in goal. Ricardo Pereira at the back as well. It is a very strong team. Let's take a look at Napoli's 11 as well. And so that is the Napoli team we're going to be facing. Interesting. They've got Insigne up top. We know he's going to be a very dangerous player to play against because of his pace. Lucas Moura as well. They've got a solid midfield of Tolisso and Fabian. Koulibaly and Manolas at the back is an incredible back line. Kyle Walker as well. It's a capable Napoli side, and this is going to be tough. Oh, it always feels brilliant hearing the Champions League anthem, and this time it's in the knockout rounds. It's even more special. We're playing away against Napoli. An away goal could be crucial in us making it to the next round. We've got to try and get that in this one against them. Oh, Napoli might have a chance after poor defending from my team, but well, we recovered well, didn't allow Fabian to get the shot off, and so far Napoli look the better team. We've got to change that, but we might just be able to hit them on the counter-attack. Here goes Maddison. This might be fruitful for us. Go on, Maddison. He's broken through with pace. Still James Maddison shoots, but that's straight towards the Napoli keeper. We do have a corner. We've got to make most of set pieces. Maddison with a good delivery. Toby Alderweireld might have a chance here. Can he shoot? Oh, the shot's taken. What's going on here? Tolisso clears it away. It was chaos at the back for Napoli. We really should have taken advantage of that. Zaha, we need a big game from him. Finds Timo Werner. Looks for Yuri Tielemans, good touch, but Koulibaly so strong at the back. We're going to really struggle trying to, get past that back line of Koulibaly and Manolas. So much pace, so much power between the two of them. It's going to be a challenge. Maddison sees Wilfried Zaha, and we might just have broken through the Napoli defense. Here goes Zaha, using his pace, cut back inside. No, Koulibaly, man, so good defensively, stops that with relative ease, and well, we miss a great chance to try and, take the lead. Here's Zaha, now Timo Werner, back to Zaha. Go on, Wilfried Zaha, use that pace. Still Zaha, this is our chance. We need the perfect cutback. No! How haven't we not scored there? Tielemans on the rebound. No, it was Mahrez with his weaker right foot. He couldn't score that as well. But how on earth did Werner not score there? Like, legit, the amount of chances we've squandered in this first half, it's crazy. I know this is going to come back and haunt me. We've got to keep pushing, though. We need to get that away goal. Zaha does brilliantly to release Ben Chilwell. Now this is our chance. Still Ben Chilwell. A better cutback would be lovely, but again, we're wasting chances after we get into their final third. I mean, we've got to improve. Still 0-0, even though it shouldn't be. There's Yuri Tielemans. Oh, that's the brilliance of Yuri Tielemans. Goes for goal, and oh my days, what a goal to score in the Champions League. That is a contender for goal of the season. Did you guys see that roulette he did before unleashing the effort from outside the box? Absolutely unbelievable. To do this in the Champions League away from home against a team like Napoli, you need guts to pull this off, and well, Yuri Tielemans has the balls to roulette an opposing defender and then bang in a shot like that. Absolutely sensational from the Belgian international, and well, he scored a stunning goal for us in the Champions League, his first of the season, and with that we take the lead against Napoli, and we also have an away goal advantage. And that's the first half done in this one. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Leicester City are in the lead against Napoli away from home. We've got to keep going, guys. We've got one. Maybe we can get two. The better position we can be in for that second leg, it's better. That's the best way to put it. We need to try and get the job done in this first leg against Napoli. They don't look that good, guys. They've barely done anything against us offensively, so let's make use of it. Maddison releases Wilfried Zaha. Go on, Zaha. He's been brilliant in this game so far, utilizing his pace really well. Zaha takes it wide. Still Wilfried Zaha. Now Riyad Mahrez on that left foot of his. It's a brilliant goal from Leicester City. The side from Naples are 2-0 down against Leicester City. What an incredible showing from us so far in this one. Unbelievable. Riyad Mahrez, credit to him for the finish. He made that look so easy. Zaha as well. Oh, that run from him was absolutely sensational. We're actually leading 2-0 away from home in the Champions League. How crazy is this? Napoli just cannot compete with us. Oh, here we go. We could be making it more embarrassing for Napoli now in this one. Cross comes in. That's a good save, but the diving header from Wilfried Zaha. Unreal, man. I cannot believe this. We're leading 3-0 against Napoli away from home. Let's just run straight down the camera. This is a massive statement in the Champions League to all the other teams. We don't care if you're Barcelona, Real Madrid or whatever. We are ready for you. And this is that kind of a result that sends that statement. 3-0 against Napoli and the game isn't even done yet. First leg, it's basically over. I cannot see them coming back, especially considering the second leg is at home. Insane performance from these Leicester players. Making a few changes for the remainder of this game. On comes Dani Olmo for, of course, Tielemans. Just giving Tielemans a bit of rest. Also, Haaland comes on for Timo Werner. We know Haaland's been brilliant in this competition, so let's give him some game time. And also bringing on Chukwueze for Riyad Mahrez. Oh, that's brilliantly done from the Napoli player here. We might struggle, but Soyuncu should get there. No, Kasper Schmeichel made a big save there. Getting Napoli that goal back would have been a bit annoying, because then Napoli would feel like they have a chance at the King Power Stadium, so I'm glad Kasper Schmeichel did save that. And that's full time in this one. Our first Champions League knockout game in the series ends in a 3-0 win against Napoli away from home. What a performance. Now, I want to say the job is done, but it really isn't. We've still got to play that second leg, and you guys know what happened against Manchester United. Yes, that was at the Old Trafford, but still, we got battered there and we had to go through on penalties, so we've got to still be alert for that second leg. But this is a big performance and definitely a big confidence booster. 3-0 against Napoli. Tielemans, Mahrez and Zaha scoring for us. Incredible. I still cannot believe what we've done in the Champions League. 3-0 against Napoli, man. Away from home. That's insane. PSG drew 2-2 against RB Leipzig. Madrid also drew against Milan. Juventus beat Man City, which is interesting. Well, we can't really celebrate our victory against Napoli because literally 2 days later, we've got Man City in the Premier League. And well, because of the gap being only 2 days, we're going to have fitness concerns, which is going to be tough to deal with. The situation in the Premier League right now for us to win the title is definitely tricky, because in our last 2 games, we dropped points. We drew against Arsenal and we drew against Wolves. And because of that, we're 5 points off the top of the league against Spurs. And guess what? Our next game is against the direct rival in Manchester City, who are 3rd in the Premier League with 63 points, who are probably just as good as us. So this is going to be tough. But if we can beat Man City, I think we're in the title race. But if we lose this game, I think it's all over. And that's why I was saying this episode is potentially season defining. We've got the job done in the Champions League. Can we get it done in the Premier League as well? Time to find out. If we want to beat Man City, we've got to find a way to deal with Sergio Aguero, because this man continues to score goal after goal in the Premier League. 23 goals so far in the competition. He's definitely going to win the Golden Boot at this rate. Will you defeat Man City again? So the last time we played City, we actually scored 3 times against them. We got the win. It was a brilliant performance. I'm hoping we've got what it takes to do it again. It's going to be difficult though. There is an immense amount at stake here in this one against City as we play them at the King Power Stadium. If we lose this game, I reckon it's over. I don't think we can win the title because 8 points is too big of a gap to close down against Spurs. So this is a must-win game for us and could define our Premier League season. So I'm going all out. This is the team that I've gone for. I've made a few changes to account for fitness reasons, but apart from that, it is still an incredibly strong team with the likes of Timo Werner, Zaha, Mahrez all starting. Dani Olmo starts ahead of Maddison because of fitness reasons. Tuanzebe is well ahead of Soyuncu, but that's not really a downgrade because Tuanzebe is super fast and that should help us out definitely. So this is our team, Leicester versus Man City. Let's get right into it. So that's the Man City team that we're up against. And of course, Sergio Aguero is starting against us. They've got pretty much the best midfielder in the world in Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva as well, Leroy Sané. A very good City side. Looks like they've even fixed their backline by signing Davinson Sanchez. This is going to be tough. Our record against Manchester City is actually very good. We've rarely taken a defeat to them and we've scored a ton of goals against them, probably because our style of play maybe counters theirs. I don't know, maybe there's some connection to that, so I'm hoping we can, get the win in this one as well, because that would mean we're still alive in the title race. Oh no, Gundogan has gotten past our midfield. Gundogan looks for Kevin De Bruyne, who goes for goal, and that's Kevin De Bruyne doing things that he does in real life. Literally, he scores goals like this so easily, and he's done it in this series as well. And well, he's given Man City the lead in this one with a spectacular goal from outside the box. How do you defend that? Credit to Gundogan, he got past our midfield, passed it on to De Bruyne's path, who just slammed it into the top right corner. No chance for Kasper Schmeichel. It's a phenomenal goal from De Bruyne. We can't really complain, but it is now our job to respond, because we can't just throw away this game. We're playing at home in front of our own fans. We've got to show some passion and character. And we could be on the counter-attack here, as Wilfried Zaha should get there first. Heads it down. Still Zaha. What can Zaha do? Brings it inside. Wilfried Zaha releases it for Dani Olmo, who goes for goal. It's blocked, but Tielemans on the rebound. It's blocked as well. Really good cross whipped in, but Swansea with a solid clearance, and we get it away. City, man, in this game have been brilliant. They are really causing me problems from everywhere. De Bruyne again on the ball, finds Aguero, flips it up and shoots, and almost scores one of the best goals I would have conceded in this series so far, but thankfully that was off target from Aguero. And to be fair, it was a great attempt. Timo Werner, we could be onto something here. Yes, Yuri Tielemans does brilliantly, releases Riyad Mahrez against his former side. Can Mahrez score this? Yes, he can. 1-1 against Manchester City. It's Riyad Mahrez against this former team, and Leicester make it 1-1. A brilliant goal from Mahrez. I mean, that pass from Tielemans to, find Mahrez in open space was brilliant. Mahrez took his time. He knew that he was 1v1 with Edison. All he had to do was beat him, and he did that with ease. Riyad Mahrez, the Algerian Messi, coming to the rescue as he scores the equalizer against Man City. Halftime in this one against Man City, and it's been a difficult game. They've put up a good fight, especially taking the lead with that brilliant goal from De Bruyne. We've responded though with Mahrez's equalizer. Let's hope that we can get the job done in the second half and win this game. Well, looks like City want to be the aggressors early on in this second half, with Sane looking to bomb forward. Good cross coming in. Swansea dealt with that brilliantly, but the ball is still with Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne, the danger man for City, on the ball, unleashes a shot and almost scores another ridiculous goal. He's insane, man. He is the best midfielder in the world, and even on FIFA, he's showing why he's so good. But on the counter-attack, we might be able to hit Man City. Here's Timo Werner 1v1, and literally, from conceding a wonder goal from De Bruyne, we've literally just gone ahead and countered them and scored. Unbelievable scenes as Timo Werner scores the second goal for us in this one, as Manchester City are 2-1 down to us. I mean, I can understand why their fans are giving such a shocked look there. Timo Werner using his pace, and well, a brilliant finish from him. For once, guys, the woodwork has actually saved us instead of costing us. And Timo Werner with a brilliant finish past Edison, and well, Leicester City have the advantage in this one. City definitely applying a lot of pressure now since they're a goal down. That's a brilliant interception from Alderweireld. We need our defense to be in top form for the remainder of this game, and maybe we can hit them on the counter-attack here. As here goes Riyad Mahrez on the charge. Still Mahrez crossing this one for Wilfried Zaha. Controls it well, goes for goal. Maybe I should have gone for another pass, but well, Edison did keep that one out. Here we go, another chance to hit Manchester City on the counter-attack. The elements finding Riyad Mahrez, and here he goes with pace against his former side. Still Mahrez brings it inside, releases this one for Tielemans, who goes for goal, but Davinson Sanchez with the crucial block. That could have killed this game off, but hey, we didn't take our chance. Man City aren't giving up, because I'm sure they don't want to lose as well, because a loss for them will be difficult to take in the title race. And now they've got Cancelo pushing forward back into Phil Foden. Phil Foden goes back to Rodri. Phil Foden now unleashes, but that was a simple save, thankfully for Kasper Schmeichel. And I think that should be it for this one. I cannot see City now scoring with just 1 minute remaining. We're going to try and keep possession, run down the clock, maybe take it wide, and just have the referee blow the whistle, because there is no way I want any other drama happening in this game. And there you go, it is done. We've beaten Manchester City at the King Power Stadium. A big win for us in the Premier League, and we stay alive in the title race. We once again have beaten Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. So even though we beat Manchester City recently, well, we're still 3 points behind them in the Premier League, because, well, they've played a game more than us, and the same case for Spurs, and that's why Spurs are 8 points above us. But the thing is, we're still alive in the title race, and anything can happen in the remaining 11 games of the Premier League. And also, we haven't taken a look and, checked who's in the relegation zone. Well, Middlesbrough are definitely relegated. They haven't won a single game so far. Bournemouth looks like they're going to get relegated as well. The same for West Brom. Today's episode was a pretty big one, but I guess the next one is going to be even more important because we've got a trophy on the line. The very first time we're going to be in a final, and it's against Liverpool, Carabao Cup final, a chance to win some silverware, and I'm hoping we can get our hands on this trophy. It's going to be a tough episode because we do have Premier League games as well as City in the FA Cup's round of 16, so should be an interesting one. Also, it has been a while since we've taken a look at our players and just checked how they're growing in terms of their ratings, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. So Ian Morgan is the player that's seen the most progress, gone up by 6 ratings. Stats going up massively as well. James Justin has gone up by 5 ratings, Tuanzebe by 4. That is a big upgrade. Dean Henderson by a couple of overalls. We've got Tavares going up by 2, Ben Chilwell up by 2, Ricardo Pereira is now an 86 rated right back. Hamza Chaudhry up by 2, James Maddison up by 2, Tielemans as well. A lot of players growing in their overall, which is great to see. So Yunku up by 1, Ndidi up by 1, Todibo already up by 1. Toby Alderweireld retains his overall, which is nice to see. And the good thing is his stats aren't even going down yet, and he's 31, so that's nice to see. Surprising not to see Timo Werner grow in his overall. That is a bit annoying. Haaland, is he growing in his rating? Yes, he is, which is nice to see. And yeah, a couple of players going down in their overall like Schmeichel and Jamie Vardy. We really couldn't make that much progress with our season objectives because we only played a couple of games in this episode, but just 3 goal contributions away from completing the midfield domination challenge, which is great. And also Timo Werner continues to score more goals. He's on 22 now, which is great. Before we wrap up today's episode, it is time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the player of the episode award. A couple of nominees for this one. The first one being Riyad Mahrez, who scored in both games today and was really influential. And overall, man, he continues to perform when required, and well, I'm really enjoying using him. And well, he's your nominee. Your second nominee is going to be Yuri Tielemans, who I thought had a big episode with assists and goals, and that's why he's been nominated. So those two are your nominees, Mahrez and Tielemans. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that for today's episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. Next episode is about to be massive because, well, we've got the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. A chance to win a trophy. That's about to be huge for us. So if you guys have enjoyed today's episode, a like would be brilliant. Subscribe if you are new around here, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.